Hey guys, it is Mike. It is Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Slashback Challenge, a weekly challenge that is presented to the horror community by Joe, the Horror Man. If you have not checked out his channel, please do. He has great content. Every week he gives us a new challenge, and this week's challenge was a game slasher, or a slasher where kids were playing a game, where there was a scene where they were playing a game. It could be a sports, it could be a board game, video game, whatever. They could even do a puzzle. Um, that was all within the parameters of the challenge this week. I actually chose a movie that I've seen twice now. Once, probably about a year ago, and then when this challenge came up, I decided to watch it again. It is on Shudder, and I believe it's on Prime. I can't guarantee that, but I know that it's on Shudder. It is called Dead Body, but it was also known as Deadly Game. So works perfect for this challenge. Once again, it was made in 2017. Runs about 85 minutes long, so it's not a long movie. And it is directed by Bobbin Ramsey. Don't know. Didn't really look up too much on Bobbin, but he did a good job. We have a cast of 9 people. This is about 9 kids who just graduated from high school, and they all end up at the same celebration to have a party for the weekend for getting out of high school. Um, so we have Rachel Brunn is the lead girl, and she plays Elsa. We have Cooper Hopkins, who plays her boyfriend, kind of a rough and gruff guy named Dwayne. He was a fun character. We have Nate Pringle, who plays Eli. We have Dominic, who is Jay Myers. We have Spencer Hamp, who plays Marcus. Jay Myers is the guy throwing the party. His name is Dominic. So Dominic's roommate's name is Kenji, and he's played by Ko Sakuda, I guess. And his girlfriend is Mariko, I can't know. And she's played by Maiho Olazawa. And then Elsa's friends that show up with her are Marcus Bice is Spencer Hamp, Nick Morton, who plays Rumor. We have Leah Fanning, who plays Sarah. So the gist of this movie is that 4 friends are supposed to be celebrating a weekend at one of the friends' family's cottage out in the woods. And that friend is Dominic, played by Jay Myers. And he has invited Ilsa, and of course his roommate, Kenji, and Kenji's girlfriend. It's just supposed to be those 4. And, he's got everything kind of planned out, and he's very excited and funny. Good character. But when Ilsa shows up, she brings along her boyfriend, Dwayne, which does not make Dominic happy at all. There's no love interest there. He just hadn't planned on a whole bunch of people being there. She brought Dominic. She brought Sarah. She also, who's kind of a rough girl. Yeah, she's an interesting character. And then we also have showed up for the ride, Marcus and Rumor. So they're all at this party, and they decide that they're bored, so they're going to play a game. And Rumor brings up the game Dead Body. And there's a whole little thing to this. So they thought, oh, okay, we'll play. That sounds interesting, something different. So they start playing. And the first round doesn't go too well because Sarah gets freaked out and screams and kind of shuts the game down. So they try again. This time, Mariko takes Sarah downstairs, and they hide down there. And everything goes well until somebody gets killed down there, and doesn't turn out to, and of course they don't believe that it really happened because the first time that the game ended, it was because Sarah thought she saw something. So the games, they're trying to figure out what's going on. They start looking for Dominic and they start looking for Kenji, and they can't find them. And eventually they start the game again once these two are found, and uh, the lead character Ilsa sneaks into Dominic's bedroom, and she finds three dead bodies. So, and it was Kenji, Mariko, and Dominic. They're all covered in blood. Yeah. So she screams, freaks out. Then everybody else comes in. They freak out. They realize that it's for real, and then they figure out that it's probably somebody there because all the doors were locked. Nobody could get in. All the doors and windows, so they couldn't figure out. You know, it had to be one of them. So it moves along pretty. It's a very fast-paced movie. So it's not like you're just sitting around waiting for something to happen. It moves pretty quickly. So one by one, they all start getting killed off, and you can see that you can see the character, but he's got of course, he's got a mask on and a hoodie and a coat and all this other stuff. But some pretty good kills. A decapitation. We got a fish hook, one of those big hook things, like from I Know What You Did Last Summer, through the eye. Um, yeah, some good kills in this one. Nail gun. Girl gets shot with nail gun. Um, and then one of the guys gets beat with a shovel. So yeah, fun. It was fun. So, what did I like about this movie? I like the fact that it was pretty suspenseful. There were a lot of red herrings in this movie. You had no idea who the killer was right till the very end. And to be quite honest with you, I, I guessed like 4 different times, and I was wrong each time. So, because every time you think somebody was the killer, then they get killed. So, that was fun. The suspense in the movie was fun. I thought that the gore was good. Practical effects, no CGI in this. It was, it was all you can, the blood was quote unquote real. It was none of that splashing effect. It was good. It was all done, practical effects. It wasn't silly. And I did like the acting. I thought the actors were, for the most part, pretty good. There were a couple annoying ones, but there usually are in these kind of movies. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And really, I didn't dislike much of anything. Like I said, the pace was good, the kills were good, the characters were good. Most of them were likable. A couple of them were just kind of like throwaway characters, so maybe that was a down. You really didn't get to know them very much. They weren't on there very long. So, but overall, yeah, I like this movie. I would highly recommend it. I give it a B plus. The only reason I didn't give it an A was because I'd never heard of it before, and it's not like the best horror movie I've ever saw, but it is nowhere near a C or a D or an F like some other movies that I've sat through. So that is my entry for this week's Saturday Slashback Challenge. Thanks, guys. Bye.